Cove rolled his eyes, then decided this wasn't dismissive enough and rolled his entire body away from his sister. Cove, what happened? I know, I got yelled at. By who? He took a deep, steadying breath. Who yelled at us, Zorro? A little bubby, like little tiny Zorro. Some grandparents got mad at me. Ah, sorry. Why did I make him sound so sarcastic? Shiloh eventually said, ah, sorry, Cove. You said that you're the one getting yelled at now. Welcome to the neighborhood. Lizzie jerked her head in the direction of a nearby house. Your heart sunk. You knew exactly what had happened. Get off my lawn is what had happened. Literally that guy. Every year, the same mean old couple rented out that condo for the summer. You, Lizzie, and Shiloh knew to stay away from them, but Cove couldn't have. They're like that to everyone. Even your moms struggled to find anything nice to say about them, but the elderly pair particularly took offense to kids. It didn't matter if they were really nice like Cove. Yeah, Lizzie said. Lizzie drew herself up at that. She looked pointedly in your direction. I was helping. Yeah, you thought I was like being a jerk or like whatever. I totally was helping. Imagine she's just like, gotcha it. It's like, gotcha it. I wasn't helping this time. That's cool. Oh, that's Shiloh. That's cool. Is there anything I can do?
No.
I'm just gonna stay away. Or you could teach them a lesson. There was a devilish glint in her eyes. What? You should ding-dong ditch them. Go ring the doorbell and run. It'll be great because they're so slow, they'll never catch you. That's dumb, and I don't want to go near them ever again.
You're just saying that because you're a chicken.
As she said. Cove glared but didn't take the bait. Lizzie turned to you. You're not a chicken, are you? I'd rather just stay away from these people. What if they cook kids? What if they're the ones with the Baba Yaga? I'd rather not. I'll do it. You thought they deserve worse. I'd rather just avoid them. I'm not even gonna discuss this. You looked at the house. Behind those closed doors lurked two beings, rich in years but poor in patience. Maybe they deserved a retaliation, maybe they didn't, but that punishment wouldn't be coming from you. It was safer to stay far away from them, especially since Cove took their outbursts to heart. I'm not doing it either. Another chicken for the coop. This is a hen house now. If we're chickens, you're a lizard, Lizzie. She wagged her tongue out at his face. Nah. Still better than a bird brain. Chicken! The condo door opened, revealing one of the two culprits. The old man's wizened face was set in a scowl, which was to say, he looked exactly like he always did when you saw him. Maybe that was his normal face. That was his happy face. Don't you like his happy face? What are you kids doing loitering outside my house? Get off my lawn! I literally called it. He's a get off my lawn kind of person for some reason. Or maybe he was always just in a terrible mood. Nothing. Nothing? He repeated the word as if it was the greatest crime anyone could commit. Nothing good, more like it. Get lost! It wasn't as if he owned the space outside the house, but Cove's eyes, still red from his earlier tears, were wide, and you thought it would be best to heed the old man's command. Oh, look at him. I was not paying attention to his face. Oh, no. Lizzie took off, with Shiloh immediately trailing after her without so much as a glance back in your direction. Traitors! So much for your friendship. You waved your arm at Cove, summoning him to follow you, and ran after Lizzie. The old man's hollers propelled you all from the street to the to the sanctity of the hill. Only once you were safe did you notice the stitch in your chest and the ache of your legs. Oh, okay. Man, you ran hard. This is such a view, though. The art in this is so beautiful. You flopped down in the blades of grass tickling your face. Lizzie, who had taken the lead in the end, was already lazing on the ground. The four of you took a moment to catch your breath and enjoy the feeling of cool grass against your skin. Cove. Cove lifted his head. I told you there were mean excuse me, why did I just mess that up so hard? I told you there were mean grandparents around here. Cove rolled his eyes, then decided this wasn't dismissive enough and rolled his entire body away from your sister. Imagine the dramatic eye body roll. Entire soul roll away from you. Like, I can't with this. I will not deal with this. Lizzie chose to ignore his response and started chatting with Shiloh, who eagerly joined in the conversation. In the back of your mind, you knew you'd be second fiddle again to Shiloh once Lizzie came around. It always went like that. And it was fine, you thought. You still felt a little sad after how much time you spent together today. And it was annoying. I'm independent. What do I feel like? It's all good. I do my own thing. And you found it was fine. Shiloh could prefer Lizzie as much as he wanted to. Freedom. We all live in a free world. We do whatever we wanted. And there were other things to attend to anyway. You wriggled closer to Cove. He had calmed down, for the most part, and was inspecting a flower. His fingers pinched the stem and tilted the white petals towards him. It's a poppy. Cove glanced at you in acknowledgement, then back to the flower. And the type of poppies on this hill have the name white linen poppy. Mommy told me. Oh, Mom told me, because there's Mommy and Mom, so I can't really just mess that up. He quirked a smile. That's funny. He ran a finger around the edge of the petals. It doesn't seem like a cloth. It doesn't feel like a cloth. You'd need a lot of them to make anything. He nodded and released the delicate plant. Evaluation complete. This is my favorite kind of flower, and I don't know what it was called. I didn't know what it was called. Thanks. Oh, wow. There's so many options. Mine too. I like roses. Buttercups are the best of the world. Okay. In the world ever. If you know, you know. Okay. My favorite is snapdragons. Hibiscus are the best. Ponies. I don't care about flowers. I only know what my mom tells me. Brain empty. I don't do that here. I like all flowers. Type your own answer. Orchids are most special. I pick tulips. I love sunflowers. Personally, I don't remember the name of the one that I would actually say I like. What is it called again? Hold on a minute. It's not ponies. Let me just look up buttercups real quick. Is it the same thing that I'm thinking about, but in like my language it's something else? Flowers. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. Wait. Oh my gosh, I think it is. Buttercups? No, it's not. Oh, those are daisies, huh? Orchids are most special. I do love a lot of it. I love a lot of flowers. I like like a lot of them. They have a lot of interesting properties. You can make them into seeds. They can be food. They can be medicinal. So it's like all of them. I like all flowers. I'm a flower girly. It's too hard to pick just one. Sorry, flowers. You're all amazing to me. He chuckled. You're so nice. Thanks. Why did that feel like deja vu? I swear I did something like that. I was like, I can't pick one. Don't make me. You moved. Okay, you moved onto your back with a small smile and looked at the darkening sky. Oh, this art is so adorable. Look at them. They're so cute. Little babies. Oh, childhood. I just literally remembered I don't lie on the grass like this much. I was outside the other day and I was like, damn, I gotta lay down. But then I did, and my dogs were like, hi! So I remembered why I don't do that often. I was just dog piled on, so yeah, I remembered why. It's a wonderful feeling as long as, yeah, they don't like showers, so it's wonderful to a point. And they smell awesome. They smell like outdoors dogs. They like the outdoors. They flip and hate the indoors. I don't know what's up with them. Only one of them likes being indoors. The blanket of clouds reminded you of a thick throw you curled under on cold, rainy days. You wondered if the clouds would be as soft. They lazily floated on by, splitting from each other, merging and morphing into new shapes. You saw a dolphin. You saw a car. Vroom, vroom. I'm in my mom's car. Vroom, vroom. You saw an alpaca. Alpaca. I know there's a song, but I don't know how it goes. You saw a smiley face. I immediately thought of a crazy murder face. I don't know, I just thought of like baby face. Ew, that's crazy. You saw cloud shapes. I see you as you are, and I take you as you are. I accept you as you are. No more, no less. Exactly as you are. That's so silly. Okay, what would I see? Oh, 10, what do I see? I would see probably an alpaca. It's weird like that. You saw a dolphin. Symphony! Okay, we saw a dolphin. You saw a dolphin leaping through the sky. You nudged Cove and pointed to it. Look, a dolphin! Cove joined you in gazing skywards. Yeah, I see it. Really? No, but I like dolphins. Hey. Hey! He chuckled at your reaction. I saw a symphony! All the sunlight all the sun's light faded from the sky, and the moon rose higher. Lizzie got to her feet, dusting strands of grass from her bare legs, and surveyed her surroundings. The ocean, visible from the crest of the hill, beckoned with every sweep of the tide. I had to check music. Every time it changes music, it kind of just slightly makes me have to go and be like, wait a minute. What's up? Just quickly check. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get a wave. Nicki Minaj. There was no... I crack myself up sometimes. There was no argument from the other two. Shallow was still shallow, and Cove would never say no to going to the shore. He is literally a part of it. His name's Cove. It's his home. It's an extension of himself. I get it. He was a child of the sea. You wanted to go there too. We're too tired to argue. We're happy to do what the others wanted. Objected entirely to the plan. Objection! What would I do? Actually, I do. We're happy to do what the others wanted. Alright, let's go. For once, I actually didn't headstrong it. For once, I genuinely felt that. The beach wouldn't necessarily have been where you chose to go next, but if that was what the others wanted to do, then you weren't going to spoil the fun. No, I meant like I will go along with it. What just happened? Oh, fine, whatever. You wouldn't spoil the fun. That that choice went far different than what I thought it would. You stepped onto the sand for the second time that day, but it felt different at night. Oh, this is so beautiful. The beach was nearly quiet at this hour. Abandoned sand castles and footsteps in the sand, too big to belong to any of you. They were only indication of how busy it had been only hours earlier. Oh, I think I clicked twice. The four of you kicked shoes off, and removed socks and walked along the water's edge. The waves tickled your feet. I wonder what would happen if you tried to take a bath in the ocean with shampoo and everything. That would be bad for the fish.
Jeez.
I didn't say anyone would do it. Jeez, you don't have to be so serious about everything. You're the one who asked what would happen. That is what would happen. It would hurt the fishes. I like bubble baths at home. They're a lot of fun. He's like, I'm trying to end this entire argument. Please don't do this. It was so nice. Me too. Bubble baths are luxurious. You never heard Lizzie use that word before. Mummy loves to have bubbles in her bath. She'll turn the lights off and have candles. I'm gonna do that next time. Hey, when's your mom coming to pick you up anyway? Not for a while. She's busy. What about your dad? How come you never talk about him? Nobody does. Oh, that's why he's a people pleaser. Oh, I'm sorry, Shiloh. I knew there was something going on. Don't you know you're not supposed to ask something like that? Why would somebody want to talk about something they never talk about? Excuse me. You kept your eyes on the ground, watching your toes get swallowed by waves. Even if Shiloh never seemed upset with this topic. Well, when this topic came up, it made you feel awkward just for having both of your moms. Wow, I've never had that feeling before. Okay. It's okay. I'm like Lizzie and Anna. I don't have a dad, but I don't have two moms. I just have one. She's really great. Oh, sorry. I only have one now, too. My mom isn't here. She's back home. It's just my dad with me.
Sorry.
Oh, I never had a dad or anything, so I don't feel bad. It's just really sad that your mom is gone. Cove nodded. Oh, the boys are bonding. This is a make or break moment. You joked about, oh my god, no. Even if you joked about Cove getting with no. Even if they're all different, our parents are good in their own ways. That's true. Imagine you didn't say anything. Yeah. Cove didn't muster a response. You didn't think he truly disagreed, though. The silence broke with a splash as Lizzie kicked in your direction. Cold water and sodden sand splattered against your legs. Lizzie giggled, foot still outstretched from the kick. Cove joined in, striking the incoming waves to make a splash of his own. Shiloh scurried out of Cove's spray zone with a grin. You made a run for it. You retaliated. Fight! You used your foot to smack the water pooling around you, sending an arc of sea foam flying back to your sister. You laughed as she splattered, some of the salty seawater having landed in her mouth. She spat it out. Gross. Yuck! Oh, it's her. Yuck! Lizzie chased you, intent on revenge. You dashed up and down the coast, taking it in turns to be the predator and the prey, as well as joining forces to take down Shiloh or Cove. Alliances were silently forged and wordlessly broken. Everything was fair. Was fair game in war. Choo! Don't you even, sorry. Shiloh's brief exclamation was drowned out by the biggest splash yet, caused by him falling face first onto the ground. Oh, he's such a blunder. He's so silly. That would have been bad enough without the wave that followed, cascading over his prone body. Get him up, don't get sucked out into sea, man. Don't get pulled out into sea. Shiloh sat up, shaking his head like a dog coming in from the rain, as you all hurried over to check on him. His hair was plastered onto his head and soaked, and his clothes soaked. Oh my gosh, what am I reading? And his soaked clothes clung. Say that 5 times. Damn. Okay. If there was any part of him that was still dry, you couldn't see it. That was crazy. Are you okay? Yeah, my foot got stuck and I fell over.
You dumbo.
Way to go, Shiloh, you dumbo. You offered him some help. You let him get up by himself. Like, get up, child. Shiloh didn't take your outstretched hand. After a moment, you dropped it. Oh. You good, dude? Lizzie was too busy snickering to notice and held her hand out to Shiloh, too. He reached over and took it. Slowly, he started to pull himself from the ground, you jackass. What? Okay, I see how it is. Then he slipped on the slick sand, dragging him and Lizzie down. Perfect. Okay, calm as a bitch. Awesome. Okay, I'm just even laughing at this point now. Thank goodness he didn't take my hand. I would have fallen face first too. Then he slipped on the slick sand, dragging him and Lizzie down just in time for another wave to hit. The water rolled over them. How many people are willing to bet he likes her? I clicked twice, I think. I'm gonna load the log for a second there. Okay, it's fine. They went, ah!
Sorry.
What were the odds of that happening twice in a row? You thought they must be low. But there's no way Shiloh would do something like that on purpose, right? Then pretend it was an accident, right? Especially not to Lizzie, right? Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, wink. Right? Nudge, nudge. Even if your relationship with Shiloh felt unclear, he did at least like her a lot. Lizzie was his favorite, right? Smiling boldly, Lizzie extracted herself from the ground and wiped a streak of sand from her cheek. She didn't intend to let this embarrass her. Shiloh got up again as well, this time without incident. He still looked like a drowned puppy, but that didn't stop Cove laughing at the two of them. With that, it was time to call it a day. The 4 of you made the journey back home, leaving a trail of wet footsteps and sand in your wake. Damp clothes may have weighed down some of the grip of the group, but your spirits were high. Your arms swung side to side as a cool breeze flowed past. Oh, I didn't click. Okay. I thought I clicked. Your moms were outside chatting to Cove's dad. We're back. Just imagine, we're back, bitches. Kidding. Your mom's faces fell as they took in the state you all were in, ranging from messy to soaked. Elizabeth, is that what you've had? Okay, wait. Is that all that you have to say for yourself? You brought half the beach back with you. They certainly did. What's Marigold going to do when she comes to get Shiloh? Is that how you want him to be for the long drive home? Cold and filthy? Lizzie's expression turned sulky over the scolding. Being the oldest could be fun, but it also meant she was the first to get in trouble when something went wrong. Mr. Holden, on the other hand, chuckled as he ruffled Cole's matted hair. He's a beach boy, so he gets it. You've been out making memories, Bucko. I'm glad you had a good time with your friends. Cove used his slightly moist cast arm to push his dad off. Mr. Holden's eyes widened when he noticed even that had gotten wet. Now he was worried too. Yeah, they need to go and get that changed. Just that. I think they could have found a less risky way to spend time and had just as much fun. I don't know, my body cringed at the idea of the cast getting gross and like ew with the water and icky and stuff. Ew, it's gross. That might be right, kids. What can you do? Come on, Cove. Oh, what can you do? Come on, Cove. Let's go get you cleaned up and dried off. We wouldn't want that cast to have to be reset. Cove winced at the thought. I know, dude. I've been cringing. My legs were like, ew. I don't like that feeling. Ew. Okay. That boy. Okay. Mr. Holden casually bent down and plucked Cove off the ground, ultimately holding Cove against his chest. Sand was already transferring from Cove to him, and that didn't seem to bother Mr. Holden. Cove protested being carried, but only got reassuring pats on the back for his trouble.
Take care.
Good night, Cove. Thank you for the talk, Cliff. Oh, this is Cove's dad, okay. Night, Swan family. Night, Shiloh, too. Resigned to his fate, Cove twisted his body in his dad's arms in order to turn around and wave goodbye. Smiling, you waved back. Good night.
Fine.
Well, we'd better do what we can to fix you guys up, too. Excuse me. Come on, everybody inside. I want you to march straight to the downstairs bathroom.
Ugh.
Yes, Mom. Okay, Lizzie's mom. Don't worry about stopping to wipe your feet on the mat this time. That won't do much good tonight. Sitting on an old bench towel your mommy had found, you waited in the hall until you were less sandy and you weren't allowed to go to your room or walk around the house. But you did get to eat a sandwich for dinner there. It felt like an indoor picnic. It had been decided that Shiloh would first wash up and borrow some of your clothes. My clothes? Damn, what the fuck? I mean, I know he's femboyish looking, but what? Why not Lizzie's? He would like that. I give him my clothes. Bitch didn't even take my hand. I'm kind of salty. I'm kidding. I'm not salty. It's like, whatever. He was already finished. Okay, he was already finished and packed away in his mom's car. Mrs. Fields had come to collect him a little while ago. It was a bit of a funny experience seeing him without that hat on for once. Lizzie, being much more soaked than you, got into the tub next. It wasn't a bubble bath as she had hoped. There was a no fun allowed clean-up session. At least that's what she claimed. Oh my gosh, I messed that read up. I don't know why. Not much longer and it would be your turn. When the bath was done, you'd have to go right to bed. After a day like this though, you were really glad there weren't going to be any further events. Drifting off to sleep sounded like a great idea. And that was Long Day. because I don't want to confuse myself and overwhelm my actual CPU, I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Thank you for watching. Do like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification button to be notified whenever I post. I post weekly, and you guys will find and see there are plenty of videos up and posted, ready for you guys to see. Let me know what you liked and which part you like. Which choice would you have made in this situation? And what do you think of the guys so far? What do you think of the experience? Do let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. It's been Anna. Bye.